Power 106, Brown Bag Mornings, Buenos Dias. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And you, and Eric Bellinger.
Buenos dias.
Eric, good morning. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you. I woke up early to make sure.
You did it. We here.
We here.
Eric, I did my little, I asked ChatGPT to give me fun facts about you.
Love that.
What do you think its number one fun fact about Eric Bellinger is? I'm going to give you a hint. It's not even about you.
What?
Wow.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's about your grandpa.
What?
Yeah. Tweedledee. What? Yes.
Rockin' Robin. Tweet. That's my grandpa.
Bobby Day is Eric Bellinger's grandfather and did the song Rockin' Robin.
Yes.
No way.
I did not know that. Rockin' Robin. That's a big enough for grandpa.
Yes.
Grandpa was outside.
Legacy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Writing for himself and others.
Fun.
You know what I'm saying? Jackson 5 came along and said, hey, can we cut that
Can
too?
we cut that? Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Bruh.
Wow.
Walking in a treetop all day long.
Come on.
Oh, little birdie. I guess growing up, Eric, of course you had music in your household, but when did you learn that story, or was it like off top? Like, I knew my ABCs and I know my grandpa made Rockin' Robin.
So it was that early. It was that early when I was young. I was there at their house, and he always had a studio in the garage. So I was always in there, just a fly on the wall. And I think that's actually where the seed was planted.
Having seen it, and low key, kids don't really grow up like that. It was natural to you. It was like it was normal to you. But like, we didn't grow up with studios in our backyard. We grew up with chickens in our backyard. The songwriting and all of that, I'm sure clearly, like as being a part of your family, there's something that you take pride in, you know, not just being an artist, also writing for others. I guess how important is it for you to be able to have both talents, to sing and to write?
Man, I think I always have sung, you know, since I was a little kid, always singing in church, whether it be the hymns, the gospel songs, you know. So later on down the line is when I figured if I can put a pen with the voice, then it's unstoppable. Because a lot of artists that don't write depend on someone else for their next hit.
Right. Woo.
Wow.
And a lot of them depend on you.
Hello. 1-800-HIT easy.
How did you get that, like, writing? Like, did you just start writing every day? Did you start studying other songwriters? Or, like, what was that process like to get to where you're at?
Yeah, so in high school, I just loved freestyle rapping with the homies. Like, recess, in a car, instrumentals. We always used to freestyle. So I never knew that was teaching me how to write. You know what I mean? And at a fast pace. Yeah. But combining that with gospel soul, natural, to be able to, you know, sing, like not just the chill sing, but like really gospel, you know what I mean? Like gospel, you combine that with the rap, and it gave me a unique edge that set me apart from everyone to be able to do like the rap cadences, but also still sing and slow it down.
And I do always see like that inspiration that you have within your music, Eric. Like even like the Eric B for President vibes.
Yeah,
and like you have
snapping and trapping.
Yeah, no, you have it. And then low key from Compton. Like it's a tool you've sharpened throughout the years too. You know, it all makes sense. Throws me to like DJ Quick, Dollars and Cents. But I know like there's all like just growing up here, we're all influenced by it. I guess like, would you have ever just went strictly rap, Eric?
It's crazy that I never wanted to as much as I used to. Because I just knew I had a unique voice. Yeah. So, you know, even when I had my favorites like Lauryn Hill, Lauryn Hill was like, oh my God, maybe I could do both. And then I saw Drake and I was like, ooh, maybe I could do both. You know what I'm saying? But then it was still like, nah, because ain't nobody doing it like me.
Come on.
Oh.
A lot of people can do both. But that singing, let me stick in that lane and then really show people like this is an R&B singer. I don't want it to be confused.
Yeah, don't confuse him. All right, don't confuse him with anything else. Not even a Dodger player.
Nah.
All right.
Cody.
Yeah. Shout out Cody Bellinger.
Where'd you go, Brody?
I know. I can't tell you how much even within our crew the confusion was like, oh my God, the Dodgers they have Eric Bellinger. We're like, bro, no, they don't.
I remember that. I seen that.
Yes.
Oh, I was dying laughing.
Has that happened? People confuse the last name, which is very unique.
I think the skin color is keeping it clear. But for one Halloween, I was Cody Bellinger. I'm bringing out out the pictures. I'm bringing out the pictures to put with the interview.
The jersey.
What fool? I had cleats, blue socks,
Wow.
baseball pants that go up to the knees.
Run it.
I love that you have fun with it.
I did it all. Yeah.
So your grandpa being in music, I feel like when people find out that people have like a famous relative or something, they're like, oh, Nepo baby didn't work hard to get here. Can you explain that? It's like, just because your grandpa was like him, you know, in his day, that doesn't necessarily mean it'll transfer over and you get to skip the line.
Not at all. That goes from songwriters transitioning to producers. That goes from artists transitioning to actors. Everything you gotta build on your own, no matter what. You know, with my grandpa, it gave me what I needed to know, like the charge, the battery in my back. Like, okay, grandpa did it, I can do it too. But there was no, because of your grandpa, you get this, you know, because really in reality,
the door's open for you just because. No.
Exactly. I had to work for it.
Did it skip your parents?
My mom sings too.
Oh,
Mom could sing, crazy voice. And my dad is interesting because he was a praise and worship leader at, not praise and worship, but like just one of the pastors of the church, and he would lead the services. And you know how sometimes you go like, you know what I mean? And like, I'm like, I heard you throw a little vibe in there. I heard you throw that in there, but I ain't never heard him hit a solo. He for sure is in and out of the melodies.
Do you, I guess, you know, it's so cool just hearing different artists come in here and how a lot of it started in church and a lot of it starts from praise and being able to hit that like flow state where it brings you closer to God. You know what I'm saying? Now we're seeing a new age of hip hop and of music where you see someone like Miles Minnick, and shout out to Lecrae for what he's been doing. I guess as being an artist, having come up in that as well, is it cool to see it in the mainstream too for you?
Oh yeah, super cool. I love to see it. You know, there's a couple joints that I've jumped on and featured on that gave me the chance to, you know what I mean, like get that reverence and praise off. It's just important, you know, to have that different alternative for positive music.
True. And it keeps you centered too. I'm sure that just with what the industry is, we're from LA, so a lot of us are like grounded here, but some people come here and they lose a lot of themselves, you know, and their spirit. So I guess even having that center is so important. Yeah,
this is home. So it's never feel like I had to change up. It always feel like, you know, the world got to catch up.
When you go to church, Eric, do you try to show off? Like,
man,
pass me the mic, pass it.
It's just crazy though. It's like I can't control.
What's happening?
Hey, TD Jakes, move aside. Hey, Torrey, let me get on the mic.
Hey, what up, Mr. Robert? I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. I love
Eric,
it.
I want to know. So, like, you've worked with Usher, Chris Brown, biggest names in R&B. Was that like, were those names on like? Did you have a list and were like, you know, God, I want to work with these people specifically, or did it just kind of fall into and you hoped for it, or like what was that process like?
I just was like trying to get out of my situation, like needed something to do. So the writing was definitely like, okay, I want to become a writer, but it happened so fast I didn't even have time to manifest it.
Wow.
You know, like I had a little success and then it was like, all right, let's send him in with Usher. You know what I mean? And then Usher was the one. Usher said, go work with Justin. And I'm like, what you mean? Call was, you know what I mean? It was that quick. And I'm just glad that I was ready. I was ready for those rooms and those calls.
Being prepared at that moment. It's like, okay, that's what all of the other stuff was for.
Exactly.
Because no one warns you like, hey, in 2 weeks, we're going to hit you to do something big. It's like, no, we need you right now.
Those calls come spare the moment. A lot of the biggest calls, they don't give you time to prep. You have to be prepping before the call comes.
Sheesh. Wow. Eric Bellinger, tell us about this tour, cuffing season tour. Jagged Edge and Lloyd.
What are we doing? Hey, we outside.
Outside, Eric. You're the cool cousin. What?
Like, what? That's my favorite. I grew up singing, you know, J.E. Heartbreak, and I think those songs and the way they sang, you know, connected to me the most because Brandon and Brian, all those guys, their voices were like church. You know what I mean? At the end of the songs, they are going to church. So that's what taught me, that's what raised me, and now I'm just proud to be able to represent, you know?
Bro, Eric, what if one of the tour dates, one of them is sick and they're like, Eric, we need you to sing Walk Right Out of Heaven with us, Eric. We need you to do a standby, Eric.
Listen, I'm gonna walk right out of Compton and pull up. I'm ready. Like, what are you talking about? Low harmony, background, leads. I'm ready.
You guys are coming to, is it Ontario?
Ontario.
November 6th.
First night, kicking it off. Crazy.
JaggedEdgeTour.com. I guess what can people expect with your set, Eric?
Woo! You know what I'm thinking? Greatest hits, Eric Bellinger.
Come on.
Oh,
and
nothing specific.
You help us party it up. A lot of this, I know I'm gonna be in my little emotions. I'm married and we're in a good marriage, but I'm gonna still be like, oh my god, I'm heartbroken.
Yeah.
Like you just still
where I was when I heard this
song. But Eric, you just got the joints that it's like, all right.
Thank you.
Come behind me. I'm gonna twerk my little thing on you.
You know what I'm saying? 9 Lives and you know what I mean? Like Ballet. I Don't Want Her. I'm gonna still do all those turn up joints. Yeah. But it's gonna be R&B. You know what I'm saying? So Drive By and One Thing Missing. Just know. Remind Her. Just a few.
Come on.
Imagination. Just a few. I'm taking it back.
Look, let's also talk about the new album. Ooh. It all makes sense now.
Yes, it all makes sense. So look, went to Africa actually and recorded and had a writing camp out there. So I was working with producers, songwriters, and everything, the artists that featured on the song, you know, so it just gave me a completely different sound. You know, I didn't go out there to make Afro beats. I just went to Africa to create. And then when I came back, it was something that I would have never expected.
And every different region has its different sounds. You know, I remember talking to, I think it's the people that do the scores for movies. Yeah. And he did the score for Black Panther. And so he was in Africa, and these sounds that he was hearing, he brought them into the score of the film, and that's why there's certain sounds on that movie that aren't generally known, but it's so awesome to get that sound and feel. It makes it just more rooted.
The authenticity, like the organic, like I needed to go there, you know.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't want to just, you know.
Yeah. What was that experience like? I guess, were you touring a certain place? Did you?
Man, so I actually finished tour. I did 2 tours. I did the United States tour, and then I did the overseas tour. And instead of going home, I took all of that energy and went straight there. So it was like another week and a half, 2 weeks after tour that I was able to just jot down all my emotions, my new feelings, everything that I just went through, and even be in the back seat. You know, I got to let them lead the way still to make sure it was like, am I doing this right? All right, cool. Let me sprinkle my swag on there with it. But at the same time, the collaboration was very evident.
And then when you have something like It All Makes Sense, I'm sure that brought things in line, even with musicality. Like, I get it.
I get it, because with that, it's like I'm able to do my thing, because it was a 2-part album. The first album was called It'll All Make Sense Later, and then this one is It All Makes Sense. And pretty much it's just me really putting the time in, really paying the homage. And it's been like 2 years. I haven't even released any R&B music. I just been in the Afro vibe, just trying something new and refreshing, you know?
Light and weight.
Yeah, what made this experience, you're calling it like a faith walk?
Yeah.
What made it feel like that faith walk?
Because I didn't know what to expect. Normally it's like, this is me, like, what we doing? Yeah. But this is a different genre. It's different space, different energy, and I didn't even want to sing and pronounce the words wrong. I wanted to make sure, like, yo, is this it? You know. Yeah. So with that, It'll All Make Sense Later was me trusting the process, with me leaning on other people creatively. And now that I put that time in, now I was like, I get it. This is still music. It's the same thing as me. It's putting my swag in it, but it's also providing joyful music for people to just dance to.
Yeah. Nice. Oh man, I love to see it, and it's out right now. It all makes sense. Eric Bellinger, thank you for coming through. That energy is one of one, bro. I'm telling you. Make sure if you want to go see our guy November 6th, Ontario, California, you get your tickets jaggededgetour.com. Right. Bro, you make it so easy to champion you.
It's easy.
Yeah, come on,
come on, man.
Eric Bellinger's Power 106, Brown Bag Mornings.
Let's go.